Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I'm CHELDIN BARLATT RUMER, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network connecting remarkable women to inspiring stories. I do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections that we provide. I do this Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock Eastern. I share a morning message in hopes that it keeps you motivated throughout the day, but also keeps you inspired each and every day. So thank you so much for tuning in and paying attention. We are in the thick of it. It is, July of 2021. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that just insane? Time is flying by, and I'm so grateful that you have chosen to spend even a little bit of time with me. Happy Monday to all of you. Happy Monday to all of you. This Is It Network really is doing some exciting things. 2022 is on fire for us, which is kind of really crazy considering we're still in the depths of 2021, but we're planning ahead for the first time in a long time, and it's feeling really good. It's feeling really good. So we're excited to share some exciting things with all of you. There's a number of things that I want you guys to know. Our next community event will be on Monday, next Monday, the 26th. We'll be doing Networking 101. And you know that if you are a Scream Your Dream member, all of our events are free. So you can be able to stay tuned. Your registration link is coming your way. For the members, for those individuals who are not members, it's only $25. And that information can be found within the link. Thanks to my dear, dear friend, Ashley Owens. She'll be chatting with us on Monday, July 26th at 6 p.m. Eastern. And so again, it's free to all members. So if you are a Scream Your Dream member, just hold tight. You'll be receiving a calendar invite for this event. No need for you to register. If you are not a member, the admittance or registration for the event is only $25. Feel free to join us. We're going to be focusing on Networking 101. And so just giving you the good, the bad, the ugly of building relationships online and off. We are now opening things up slowly but surely. Hopefully everybody is staying safe, regardless of whether or not you are in your house and Zooming or if you are meeting in person. We want to make sure that everybody stays as healthy as they possibly can. So please continue to do so. We will be doing some more in-person things quite soon. I'm thinking about, let me know in the comments below if you would eat a meal with me. I'm thinking about starting a supper club. What do you think about that? Meeting for a good meal, maybe a cocktail or some glass or bottle of wine. If you are on the East Coast or if you're flying on in, if you'd like to have a meal with me, would it be something interesting to form a supper club for This Is It Network? I just can't wait to sit and meet a lot of you in person. So I'm thinking about doing a few meetups that can afford us the ability to become face-to-face again. So just if you have any opinions about it at all, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, stay tuned for more information on that. I do miss getting together for a good meal and a cold drink. So if you are interested at all in that, just let me know in the comments below. Today, on the heels of my idea for a supper club, God knows I have tons of ideas, idea for a supper club, just to FYI, we also, need to talk about the importance of, and this is an underlying kind of theme that I bring up constantly, is the importance of the connections. Yes, Candy, I will make my way and we will have to coordinate a supper club in New York City. If you will help me in filling a table, I will definitely make sure that happens. Always up to eat. Yes, Michael Scott. Okay, so yes, a supper club will be ideal. So I'm going to actually get the wheels in motion for that. Maybe just once a month, but I think it could be really fun to meet and eat and network all at the same time. Needless to say, today it's about that. It's various ways in order for us to form connections. I know a lot of us are inundated in the social media space. We're constantly looking to post, but I want us to lift our heads up from these devices. And as I'm speaking to you, streaming on 3 platforms, I'm even going to encourage you to do the same in your computer and your space. I want you to focus on creating real connections. Continuing, yes, supper club, yes, everybody's in. Okay, good. Continuing to form additional connections with individuals in real time. So yes, social media is wonderful. Slipping into the DMs is great. Sending an email is awesome. I challenge you on anything that has to do with sending a text message or, oh my goodness, could you bear it, picking up the phone And so I have to say this, when people call me, when my siblings call me, a piece of panic runs through me, right? Because we're so used to the text message, we're so used to the email, we're so used to the invite, we're so used to all of those things digitally. When somebody picks up the phone to call me, I get very, very nervous that something has happened, right? Someone has fallen, someone is sick, somebody's in an emergency. So what I would prefer that you do is send a quick text message to somebody and then let them know that you're about to pick up the phone and call. Hey, I'd love to call you this afternoon. Are you available? Yeah, sure. Give me a call. Set it up in that way. Only because text, without the text message, my heart starts to palpitate. I'm in a situation, I'm blessed. I still have two strong 76-year-old parents. So anytime I'm getting a phone call from any of my siblings, I get a little nervous. And if somebody is calling me that I'm not understanding why they're calling, I get put kind of on my heels. So send out that text message and connect with individuals and then follow that up with a phone call. I want you to form real connections with real people. Real connections with real people. And another way that I've been doing that, and though not that I am opposed to advertising on social platforms and spending those dollars to be able to boost posts, etc., but what I've really dove into within the course of this pandemic and then moving through, post what I say AQ after quarantine in this space has really been organizations and groups. You guys know that I'm a member of 90 million organizations and groups, primarily women-owned business groups, right? So it's, of course, my NABOs, my Fem Cities, my Diva Girls, all of my ladies, and all of these amazing groups that I get to be a part of, that I'm in some way associated with, in some way working with. I have found that the effort that I spend in groups and organizations warrant me better results than any kind of blind advertising that I could possibly ever do. Diving into not only the data, but the real connections with real people has really created results for me. Not to say that I don't want strangers to partake in what it is that we've got going on, but I found that when I dive into my existing groups, the people that already follow, fan, and like me, the people that, I pay, whether it be dues, admissions, or what have you to, and I say, okay, who are part of these organizations? Who is already meeting with me on a regular basis? How can I let them know? How can I form a stronger connection with the people that are already part of my network? How do I do that? How do I really dive in, start asking questions, creating conversations? And so when I say reach out to these individuals, text message or via phone, isn't strangers I'm talking about. I'm talking about people who are already part of your community, people that you are already working with, have been in multiple Zooms with over the past Zoom room with over the past couple of weeks. You've seen them. It's the constant name. It's the same face, but yet you haven't connected with them. You're running in the same circles, doing the same things, in a lot of cases in non-compete situations, but aiming towards various goals. This is an opportunity to form real connections with these individuals. I have found that the organizations and the companies and the groups that I'm part of allow for that to happen for me in a really beautifully seamless and organic way. And so a lot of us are looking to build more connections with strangers as opposed to tapping into the connections that we already have in a more strategic way. So give some thought to the connections that you are making, not only with new people, but how do you deepen the connections? How do you strengthen the relationship with the people that you already know? Again, before picking up that phone, before sending them into a tailspin that something drastic has happened to you, maybe you should send them a text message to give them the heads up that you'll be calling soon. But either way, I think that it's really important that we begin to form real connections with real people. And oftentimes those people are already within our reach. We've seen them in multiple Zoom rooms. We are members of the same organization for years, but yet to have had a significant conversation. They've been on that list of, oh my goodness, I should follow up with that person. And I love what she said when she raised her hand in that conference. Oh my goodness, what is she up to? I know she, he, or they are up to some amazing things, but I just haven't had time to follow up. Today, this Monday, this 19th of July, I'm giving you the go-ahead. I'm giving you the go-ahead to reach out to those particular people. I'm giving you the go-ahead to the person that you have seen in that Zoom room for the past 6 weeks. Today is the day. The person that, oh my goodness, that post-it that wrote down that was like, that was so insightful. I think we could really collaborate. Today is the day. Today is the day that you take that necessary post-it that has been lingering on mirrors and bulletin boards in your office, and you actually put it to use, that you actually scrape that name off the list because you finally said hello. You finally said, how can we connect, whether it be online or offline? How can we begin to form a relationship that is better? We are so desperate to meet new people, but at the end of the day, we're not tapping into the people that we know. I know that this is an overarching thing that I continue to share, but as an individual that is part of multiple organizations and has thousands of followers, I need to be reminded of this today, on this Monday, on this 19th of July. I need to be reminded to tap in and say hello and really nurture the relationships that are in arm's reach. They don't require an additional investment or travel or, digging or research. They don't require any of those things. It's simply tapping into the network that exists for you, that you are actually navigating in today. And how do you form better connections with those individuals? And there may be individuals in which you know well that have connections in which can really take whatever it is that you're doing to the next level. That person needs to be reached out to today. Hey, I know I see that you're working with so-and-so. I really would love to have an introduction because I would really love to work with so-and-so. Very, very blatant, very, very intentional. I want that to be the case for you because I know we're all holding on to these post-its and these notes that we're making during these webinars and seminars and conferences. And as we were zoomed out for so long, right, with all of those meetings, what did we take from that time in front of the screen? What connections could we have made? What connections can we continue to make? Or was that time spent and time gone and whatever is digested or consumed is in here for as long as it possibly can? But what are the additional relationships that we can build during that time? All the Zooming that we were doing, what have we taken from it? Don't let it be a situation where all that time was in vain. Find those individuals, those squares, those rooms that you were familiar with, that first and last name that you continue to see in every organization and every group. And as things open up, let's begin to open up as well to more connections. I'm CHELDIN BARLATT RUMER, and this is it. I love doing this each and every day, Monday through Friday. I share a morning message in hopes of getting you inspired, in hopes of you staying motivated, in hopes that you all find your voice, that you have the ability to tell your story, and that you no longer whisper your wishes, but you in fact scream your dream. Our hope at This Is It Network is to connect remarkable individuals to inspiring stories. We do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections that we provide. So please, please, please follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. New segments from all of our programs and new talk shows and courses can be found at thisisit.tv. And then for more information on all that we've got going on from a corporate level, don't forget to log on to thisisittv.com. Again, next Monday, July 26th, my friend Ashley Owens and I will be handling Networking 101. If you are not a member, registration link can be found within the post. If you are a member of our Scream Your Dream community, it's always free for you to attend our workshops and events. So stay tuned for that calendar link. I'm going to be sending it over in a little bit. But I will see you all tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern for another morning message. Don't forget to use your voice and scream your dream. Take care.